So, hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial video. In this tutorial video, we will discuss a small problem on bit manipulation. Okay, so the problem statement is you need to write a program that check whether a specific bit in the binary representation of a given number is 1 or 0. The bit are counted from right to left, least significant bit to most significant bit, starting with index 0. Okay, now, first let me check what is the input format. So the input format is like first line contains number of test cases t, and for the remaining lines, the first line contains an integer n, and the second line contains an integer k, which is the index, okay, which we want to check. Now the output format is output will be true if the bit at index k is set bit, means 1. Output is false if the bit at index k is 0. Okay, now move on to constants. What are the constants? So the first constant is the value of t lies between 1 to 100, and t is the number of test cases. Okay, and the value of n is also lies between 0 to 10 raised to power 9, and the value of k lies between 0 to 31. Okay, now we start with sample input. So what is sample input? Okay, the first line contains number of test cases. So there it is 3. And the remaining line, for the remaining line, the first line contains the value of n, and the second line contains the value of k. Okay. So let's take an first example. Test case 1. N is equals to k, n is equals to 4, and k is equals to 0. Okay. So okay, let for example, okay. Um, First we will see first our program. Now in program we use AND operation here. Okay, why we use AND operation? Just look at in this example. When we take AND operation between 1 and 0, the answer will be 0. Okay, and 0 and 1 is equals to 0, and 1 and 1 is equals to 1. It means it will give only it will give 1 in a unique condition when both inputs are 1. Okay, when both inputs are 1, AND operation gives 1. Okay. Now, for the sample input 1, for n is equals to 4 and k is equals to 0. So, n equals to 4 means in binary we can write it as 100, and we have k is equals to 0. Okay. Now, um, we use AND operation between n and this term. And, okay. I will tell what is this term. First, see we use AND operation between n and this term. Okay. So, in this case, we have n is equals to 4, which is 100. And what is this term? Okay, 1 left shift k. It means we are shifting 1 to the left for k times. Like, let's understand this. What is this? Let's take an example. If k is equals to 0, okay, if k is equals to 0, it means 1 left shift 0. It means 1. This is the 1 in binary. Left shift 0. Okay, what does this mean? This means we are shifting 1 to the left side for k times. Here k is equal to 0. That's why we didn't shift 1. Okay, so it is as it is. So if let's take an example for k is equals to 2. If k is equals to 2, so this will become 1 left shift 2. It means we are shifting 1 to the left side for 2 times. Okay, now we have 1 here. Now we shift it for 2 times. So for 1 time and for 2 times. After shifting it for 2 times, we will get this terms 100. Now if we take AND operation between this and this, what it will give? Okay, let's take an example. 100 and 100. Okay, so what will be the answer? So 0 and 0 gives us 0. Okay, 0 and 0 again this will give us 0, and 1 and 1 this will give 1. Okay, which is not is equals to 0, because 100 is 4, which is not equals to 0. Okay, so For this condition, our output will give true. Okay, true. Understand? So come here again. Okay. Now this is a simple term. N we take an input and convert it into integer. We take k as an input and convert it into integer. Okay. Now we use if condition here. If n and bitwise AND operation and this term, which I explained in this example, what is this term represents? Not is equals to 0. And it means if this answer is not equals to 0, this will print true. And if this answer is equals to 0, this will print false. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, now we are taking t as an input, number of test cases, and we use for loop and call this above function which we defined. Okay, let's run this out. First delete all this. Okay, now run this code. Okay, my internet connection is. Wait a minute. Okay, एक minute. Okay, congratulations, you passed the sample test case now. Okay, okay, get this. Now go to the submit code. Then submit my code. Okay, okay. Thank you for watching this video.